Welcome back to the YDB podcast. I'm here joined with Farizio, we have Farouk, and we have Itar. And yeah, we're just going to go over the Premier League roundup for this weekend's fixtures in the Premier League. It was an interesting weekend. Another crazy week of results,
Too
storylines. We
much
had
is
some,
going on.
yeah,
Too
there's a
much.
there's a bunch of stuff that's going on right now.
Yeah.
It's probably been the most crazy weekend so far this season. And yeah, man, let's get straight into it. So we start off at Villa Park, where Arsenal took on Aston Villa, and Arsenal ended up losing that game 2-1 in the last minute dagger. Bro, I'm telling you right now,
Yo, man.
as soon as that goal went in, I turned off the stream and I went straight back to sleep, bro.
What
I
else
woke up
was
at,
there? What else was there to watch, bro? Of course you're gonna turn off the stream.
bro, I literally,
It was the
bro, I
last
woke
kick
up
of the
at,
game.
I just turned off and went straight back to sleep, bro. I didn't even check my phone, nothing, because I already knew it was,
Bro, this guy
um,
went MIA for like 3 hours
bro, I
after the
told you, I went straight back to sleep, bro.
I
I
will
wasn't
say though,
even.
even if it was like a last minute winner, I think Aston Villa deserved the 3 points. Just the way
easily,
they
bro.
played in
Bro,
the
I'll be
first
honest.
half.
The amount of
In the
chances we
beginning,
had, that game could have been like we could have ended that game 3-4-1 if we just took our chances, bro. But we
Yeah,
couldn't.
I don't think so,
I
bro.
don't think it was
You look at,
domination.
bro. You look
We
Because
at,
we have more possession, more shots on target, more total
Possession doesn't equal,
shots,
bro.
more
If
look,
XG,
If
more
Ollie Watkins
everything.
finished, bro. If Ollie
look,
no,
Watkins,
when you
no.
when you watch the game though,
The
when you
XG
watch the
was
game,
decent.
Villa,
Like for Villa, they had like 2 XG. We had like 1.9 something. It was
They
pretty
won on
close.
XG.
Yeah, bro. Villa had a bro. I'm gonna be honest. That last 10 minutes from us, it was bro. It
Oh
was a
my
joke. It was
God,
actually a
bro.
joke.
We got scared.
Just
We
chance
crawled up
after
into a ball
bro.
and just let
Every
them
time
have
Villa get
us.
the ball to Tielemans or McGinn or I don't know Rodgers, bro, it's one through ball and we're carved open. Like you never used to see that with us. Like the
Hmm.
amount of chances we conceded in those last like 5-10 minutes, unacceptable, bro. And this is
But I
why I
mean,
say,
what do
bro.
you
McGinn, bro.
think?
What I saw from McGinn, bro, that he had one ball where he drove it from his own half right into his winger, through Hincapié, through Calafiori. Like I've never seen like Gabriel. Like I've never seen that with Gabriel. And
Bro,
I don't know
Yeah,
if I
but
can even
even
say it's a defending issue. But it was like I've never
there,
seen us get done like that.
there was so much space between the midfield and defense in the last like 10, 15
yes,
minutes.
bro,
So,
yes,
and I think low-key that comes down to your midfield options where Declan Rice is playing every game,
bro. The guy
you
was
know.
running on E, bro. I'm like, who do we have
Hmm.
to bring? Like okay, we signed Nordard in the
Oh my
summer. We
God.
signed Nordard in the
Wow,
summer. Where's
wow,
he
I
been?
forgot about him.
Where's he been? He doesn't even
Yo,
exist, bro. Like I'm
Because
telling you
he's
right
not good
now,
enough. What do we not
that
get?
bro,
He's
this is
not
why I
good
said
enough.
if you're not going to
yo.
use him, why did you sign him?
Wait, hold up. He's not good enough, but for example, when you were beating Tottenham 4-1, you bring him on just to give Declan Rice a little bit of rest.
I think that's true. I think,
Okay, but
yeah, there's
bro,
some
we used
Those
to do
kind
managerial
that
of
with El
minutes.
Neni,
decisions,
bro. We used
tactical
to do that with
decisions,
El
but he's
Neni.
just not good enough.
Yeah.
Like, he's
When
not good
Partey
enough
when
to rest
Partey when we were
Rice.
up like 3-4 goals back in that season when we had El Neni, Partey used to get subbed off when we were up already by like 3 goals when the game was done. You can't even bring this guy on when you're trying to see out a result or something.
Okay,
So
then
like, when
why
are we
doesn't
going to use
Arteta
him,
trust Miles Lewis Skelly in the midfield? He played that last season.
bro?
I think Arteta,
He's
I
never
think
played
he's
him in
scared. I
midfield,
think
so
he's
he's
scared.
obviously not
And
going to do that
honestly, I
now.
see why he's scared because you have a kid who's been playing a whole different position for a year and you've
Yeah.
never seen him play in the midfield before, and you're in the middle of a title race and in the middle of a Champions League race. You can't
Yeah.
just throw him into the deep end because the first thing that's going to happen if he makes a mistake is
Yeah,
people are going to
people are
get
going to be
onto
on
him,
his
and
back.
that's his
Oh
confidence
yeah, what are you
gone.
doing, bro?
Yeah,
But he
you
was,
can't afford to risk a 19-year-old kid like that. I don't think,
but last
especially
season he was playing him in all the big games last year, though.
At
So I
left
don't
back
think
though,
yeah,
he
as
should
a
right?
definitely
left
trust him.
back.
But like it was kind of like the inverted role where he was in midfield anyway. But like I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you can say he doesn't trust him. I think he just has better options.
I don't think there's me personally. I don't think there's a better option to take up the left hand side eight than Rice. Anywhere in the team. I don't
Yeah.
think Marino's better in that left hand side eight than Miles Lewis Skelly would be. I don't think Norgard would be. Like I think Miles Lewis Skelly is a
I
trait by
think we
trait
need a
midfielder.
midfielder
I
in
think he's a
January,
great
bro.
ball progressing midfielder. I think his passing is underrated. I think maybe defensively in defense when he's playing left back he can get taken advantage of a few times, but I think in the midfield that won't be as big as an issue.
Mm.
Especially maybe if you play Rice deeper in the six, or if you play Zubimendi next to him, you have Odegaard to help him. I don't think it's the same as if you play him
Hmm.
left back. I don't think he'll get taken advantage of like that on the defensive side of the ball, but he is great offensively, like ball carrying, passing, like he's just everything you wish for in a midfielder, and he's so young with so much to learn. Like, I
Yeah.
would trust
Bro,
him. Me personally, that's my
I'll be
decision.
completely honest, bro. I'm actually more angry at Arteta than the players, bro. Because number one, the lineup, bro. Why are we still doing this Eze at left wing thing? Like We've seen
Because he
it.
goes non-existent, Henok.
It doesn't
He-
work, bro. He's not a left
No,
winger. We've
no,
seen it
I
He's
time and
said,
time.
non-existent in both positions,
no,
though. You
Bro,
can't.
we saw him
I
again. We
said
saw
this before. I
his
said
best
this. If he
performances have
doesn't
come
get
in the
GA,
midfield.
no, but if he doesn't get GA, he's invisible.
Okay,
He's
what about
invisible.
Newcastle?
What
He
do you
was
mean,
good
what
against
about
Newcastle. You
Newcastle?
didn't get a goal
So
or
how many
assist.
games has this guy played for us now? What, 13, 14 games?
What, in all comps?
In all comps, he's
Yeah,
he's
Yeah,
played
yeah,
what?
so yeah, something like that.
Like he has been memorable in maybe 3 of those games. I'll say the City game memorable for that
Okay, but
assist
how
to
many of our
Martinelli.
attackers have
But
been good this season? Like, seriously.
that's not a measurable.
Bro,
That's
our
you can't
attack
say
is
because
it
no one else
hasn't
has been
clicked
good.
yet.
It's
So
okay for him
obviously
not to
no
be
one is
good.
it's not gonna
Okay,
look
Hannah, you
good.
said you didn't like the lineup. What would you change? Because Odegaard
Bro,
was pretty decent, I would say.
I thought he was
no,
good. I thought he played great.
Odegaard was decent. Odegaard was decent, but I'll be completely honest. The number one, Timber, I didn't agree with putting him at center back. I would have put White at center back and then Timber out wide because you can clearly see that Timber's definitely like, bro, here's my thing, right? Timber is more of a right back than a center back. Yeah, he played center back at Ajax, but in the Premier League, it's like you
Yeah.
saw, bro, every time they pinged the ball up to Watkins, it's like the ball, Timber would be on the floor or, he tried to get really tight to Watkins and then he'd roll him or whatever. And the amount of shots that they had came from, us losing our duels and the second balls and all that stuff.
hmm
So that's the defense. The midfield, right? I understand that Odegaard is the captain and you have to bring him back in and da 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 da. But I would have still went with Eze in the midfield because if you're gonna put him out wide, you're just negating all of the things that he's good at in terms of linking up with players, getting shots off and this and that. And I thought Odegaard was good, but I would have still went with Eze in the midfield and then brought on Odegaard maybe at halftime or
Yeah, I
whatever.
kind of agree with that one.
I think this is a trend with Arsenal I've noticed over the last couple of years. When a team in midfield matches their energy and physicality,
Bro, no,
they
this is what I was gonna say.
Mhm,
If Zubimendi is in the team, we don't need Odegaard to be there with him. But
No,
if Zubimendi, because
So
look,
what
they
are you
both
gonna
do,
play?
bro.
Who are you gonna play
Odegaard
in the
pitched the ball,
six?
bro. Odegaard pitched the ball up from the center back. So what does he do? He gets the ball into a Declan Rice or a Marino or a Saka or
Nah, he
Eze
keeps us
on the wing.
ticking. I mean, Odegaard was
Zubimendi does the
pinging that
same
ball
thing.
no,
about.
but my point in general was about Eze. I feel like in an intense high physicality game, he's not up to it, bro. I feel
Yeah.
like he's too slow sometimes. Takes
Nah,
too
I
many
think
to the ball.
he was terrible today. I'll be honest. He was like
Yeah,
non-existent
but
on
even
the
he
wing.
came
But
on.
he's
He
not a
was
winger.
Against
I
Chelsea.
think
Against Chelsea, the game was high intensity pressing, physicality. He wasn't in it.
I don't think that's an
Yeah.
Eze thing though. We've seen this with Arsenal midfield. Remember those Newcastle games we go to last year, those Newcastle games, the
Eze was
Carabao
in the
Cup games.
midfield against
Even
Newcastle this time, and he was good.
I'm okay, that's fine. But I'm saying in general, Arsenal as in like in the midfield of Arteta Arsenal teams, whenever we play a team with physicality, we always get scared and we shy away from the challenge and we get dominated in the middle of the park. We play Newcastle today, or we played Villa yesterday, who were just out for it from the first kick. Yeah, they were out to get us, and we can't deal with that. And it's the same thing when we played Chelsea. Caicedo was out to get us.
Not today.
Fernandez was
Maybe
out to get us. We can't deal with it in the
bro.
midfield.
I don't agree with that
I
today.
agree. I
Bro,
agree.
today we were decent. We created chances. I thought especially in the second half, when like the first 20 minutes of the second half, I thought we were actually really good. We were, we were creating chances.
Yeah.
We got the goal eventually. I think
the
it was
period when you
Trossard.
did get the goal, that period when you got the goal,
Yeah,
I
like
think that was your
we were
best.
but
Yeah,
as
but
soon as my problem is as soon as we scored the goal, we don't look to kill the game off. We just look to,
Yeah.
to
No, but I
probe.
think
Well, look, I don't think we should be criticizing Arsenal, bro. Aston Villa has won their last 7 out of 8 Premier League games, and they're at home. We shouldn't be saying, "Oh, Arsenal should have killed this game." I think Aston Villa was the
100%
better
should have
team.
killed this
We,
game.
No, you shouldn't because Aston
no,
Villa
but
was better than you.
No,
no, but the fact is
My
you
point is-
can't let them be better than us. We are supposed to be the better team on paper. We're the better
Oh,
team.
Exactly.
yeah.
On the table, we're the
I'm saying
better team.
bro.
In the
As soon as we
Champions League, we're the
scored the
better.
goal, as soon as we
Yeah,
scored the
but-
goal, you can see the momentum shifted for like the next 10 minutes. But after that,
Look,
Yeah.
that
Nothing, bro.
moment,
We're
look,
periodic.
the period like 50 minutes, beginning of the second half, when you did score the goal, that was the period where Aston Villa just weathered the storm, And then after that, Aston Villa was better again.
like bro, last 10 minutes, it was it's one-way traffic, bro. Chance after chance after chance. And bro, I'll say this: the subs, bro. I would have never taken off Saka. I don't even care if he has a yellow card, bro. We're playing Wolves next. That's not a big risk if we don't have Saka for that game. Let me talk about this guy, bro. Gyökeres, all right? Because
Oh my God.
bro, I'm gonna be honest. When he came in, I was like, bro, this guy, that's my striker. Da 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 da. I was just so hyped out the fact that we had a striker for once. But bro,
Yeah.
that cameo, first touch, bouncing off his feet, hold up play, non-existent.
Yep.
Bro, Rice in the last 10 minutes, Rice put a ball, bro, the ball was on a plate just for anyone. If anyone just, decided, let me just gamble and go for it. It's a
Yep.
tap in. He's not even there. And then Nani ends up taking a shot into the side netting.
Mhm.
Like,
Yep.
these are things that any top elite striker would be fiending for.
I
A
would
chance
like to
that.
say, though, on July 22nd, as you can see this reel that I made, I was saying how Gyökeres is the next Darwin Núñez and not the next Haaland. Because obviously he's Scandinavian, everything. Arsenal fans were saying next Haaland, da 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 da. And Hanak actually commented here, just put my fries in the bag, Fabrizio. And then he replied to that comment after that. He said, I don't know if you can see right here. And Glock 9.
Bro,
Is
that's
that
still my
your
striker,
nickname for
bro.
him?
That's still my striker. That's still my
You
striker.
called him Glock 9.
He
Yeah,
got
that's my
Glock
striker,
9.
bro.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bro,
No, that's
7
not my
nines.
striker. That's not
No,
my
no, no.
striker.
At the end
Speak
of
for
the day, right?
yourself.
At the end of the day, it was a substitute performance. Like, it's not like he started the whole game.
No,
It's like,
no,
I'm
I've been
be
saying
honest.
this to these man for months. I told you after the Atletico game when he scored those 2 goals, I said it doesn't matter. This guy is horrible, and I keep saying it every game. The guy's horrible.
Yeah, I'm not
There's
gonna lie.
nothing you
It
can
was
see there and be like,
it
he's
was
a football player,
terrible
bro.
cameo.
This guy
Terrible
is
cameo.
stiff. He
You
moves
know what it
nothing like
is?
a football player.
Do you know what it is?
He's just
It's like
stiff.
I knew he wasn't the most technical player in the world. Like I already knew that. That wasn't a surprise to me when he came in and like the things were, it wasn't fluid the way he moved. But I was thinking, okay, his movement and his box instincts, I would have been like, you know what, he'll probably get a load of goals anyway. But that's not the case right now because number one, his movement isn't great. His box presence is non-existent.
It's
You know what
horrible.
it's like? We signed Hoyland Pro Max, bro. He's always backing into defenders. He's always on the
Well,
floor.
respect Hoyland, bro. At least Hoyland was young, bro.
Bro,
This man's
every
27.
time the ball went up, this guy's beefing with the center backs. He's on the
Respect
floor rolling.
Hoyland.
Like I'm like,
No,
bro,
but how is he getting bodied? I don't get
he's
it.
built like a
Because at least you
bodybuilder
can
and
say
he's always
he's
on the floor.
strong,
Like
bro.
it makes,
But he's
bro,
getting
I'm
bodied
telling you
every
right now,
time.
bro. Konsa and Torres, bro, they had the time of their life. As soon as he came on, bro, no threat. He offered no threat.
I'll
I
tell you
think I
one thing,
think
yeah. Havertz's main quality in this team, yeah,
I don't even rate
was his
Havertz,
hold-up
bro. That
play.
guy, like,
No, but
people
I'm
say,
saying, I'm
Havertz
saying
goes
his
back,
hold-up play.
bro.
Havertz is
Nothing's
built
gonna
like a
change.
twig, or was built like a twig, and Gyökeres is built like a pro bodybuilder, and
No,
he's the
Havertz,
one
you seen
getting front of the
Havertz's gym
floor.
pics, bro. You seen Havertz's pics.
How is that my striker, bro? I'm trying to
no,
win a
wait,
league. This is my
Henok,
striker.
You seen that Havertz's gym pics, bro.
Yeah, Havertz was bulking last season, bro. Did you
Yes,
forget?
I've seen that. You seen that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I remember when he did get injured, Hanak was saying he sacrificed his,
No, he got
his
us Eze.
muscles.
Bro, I was always be grateful for that. He
What is
signed us
Eze giving you right now?
He gave us a
What?
hat
Like,
trick. We'll take those, man.
he's
We'll take those.
calm, bro, and I love Eze
Let it all work out.
I love
It's a
Eze
good
because
song.
what he's done
No,
so far.
Eze, no,
But this guy,
it hasn't been like all amazing from Eze, but he's shown that he can give us something though.
Look,
Hat trick
Yeah.
against
Yeah,
Spurs.
let's go. Let's get back.
He's
Let's get back
calm.
with the Gyökeres. My point with Gyökeres is he's just like there's no athletic ability, there's no balance, there's no
Yeah,
sharpness.
he's
there's
stiff,
no,
bro. Like he
No, it's not
doesn't
even-
It's
move
just
right,
I don't
bro.
get it.
no, because he's getting bodied. He feels like he's not on balance so he gets bodied.
Yeah, bro. Why is it every time he's shooting, like he looks like he's off balance, like he's ready to
Yeah,
fall over?
there's no balance. He's late to every ball in the box. He's not sharp.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, his speed. I don't know.
Yeah,
His
he's
FIFA
not, bro.
card-
He's
His
not even
FIFA card
quick.
has 92 pace. Can you imagine, bro?
Why?
I thought he was quick,
know.
bro.
Who gets
I see,
that?
bro. I don't know what they were like. I don't know what the defenders were eating in the Portuguese league. Why are they so slow compared to him? He's not even that quick.
Yeah, man. I don't know. But
Bro.
you think? But like, who can you even play there? Marino.
Yeah, bro. That's what I said. Like,
Marino's
we don't have
better.
Jesus. We don't have Havertz. It's either Marino or Gyökeres, bro. That's it.
And
Maybe
Marino's
Trossard
better.
false nine.
And Marino's
Bro,
better.
that's all we have.
All right, can I
Yo,
ask
you might as well stick Eze in the striker because honestly, in midfield, he's non-existent.
I would have started Martinelli, and then I would have kept Odegaard Eze in the 10, and then Odegaard at halftime.
Oh
That's
my
what I would
god! Oh my god!
Okay.
What is your obsession with Eze, bro?
Listen,
What
listen,
does the barrel
I'll
twist do
tell
to
you
you?
right now. I'll tell you right now. That game, I feel like Eze would have done bits in the midfield.
No,
Yes, bro.
No.
Yes.
no,
yes.
no. The one
You're not
game
playing
Eze
him. You're
capitalized.
not playing
Wait,
him in his natural position. You're
no, but the
actively.
one game Eze capitalized and scored his chances was the game where we had the most space in midfield that I've seen this season,
Bro,
and
did
they
you see
were
the
the
amount of
least
space
physical that
that,
I've
bro?
seen this season.
How many times did
Against
we carve
Aston
up for
Villa,
Villa?
those men were out to get you, and Eze's not putting up with that, bro.
How
I'm
many
not
times did
having this.
Aston Villa
Odegaard
give
makes
us
this team
chances?
10 times better.
Do you know how many times he got behind the Aston Villa defense? Do you know how much space they left him behind? There was so much space for Eze to,
But Eze's not going to attack space in behind the
No,
defense.
it's not even
Yeah,
that attack
I'm
space
saying
in
in the
behind.
midfield when he receives it with his back to the goal, like what is Eze doing against that midfield,
Bro,
bro?
Rice literally runs. Rice ran in a straight line, all the way down the line.
Eze don't do
Look
that.
at Eze doesn't run.
Eze don't do
No,
that.
He can't
he's,
run.
He don't.
You're
He
telling me
don't
Eze
run in a
can't.
straight
You're telling
line.
me Eze can't run with the ball.
Eze doesn't come and receive the ball in the positions that Rice and Odegaard do.
Okay,
And I'm
so
telling you,
Rice.
this is what I
So
noticed. This is what I
Rice
noticed
on the
about
left side
Odegaard,
runs
bro.
Rice runs a straight line all the
No,
way into the
no,
box. Put
that's
the ball
Rice.
across
Rice
the
is one of
box.
the best ball carriers in the
Rice,
Prem.
no, that's Rice's main quality, bro. That's what we praise him for every time we bring him up into these conversations is his ball carrying. But with Eze, bro, and I've said and I've noticed this, when Eze is in this team playing in that 10 or playing on the right side of 8 or like whatever he's trying to tell me they're playing, yeah, he does not come and do what Odegaard. The Odegaard will receive that ball from the center backs and will progress it so
Zubimendi
quick.
does
Will
that.
keep that
Yes.
ball ticking.
Zubimendi
Like
also does
Eze
that.
does not do that.
No, no, no,
Bro,
no.
everything
No,
you
Zubi
say
does not
Odegaard
do the
does,
same thing.
I
he
hear
does.
Fardo's point. I hear Fardo's point because whenever Odegaard picks up the ball, he gets the
It's
ball
so
out
it's so
wide so
quick. It's
fast.
so
Gets it out
quick.
wide so fast. Saka has time 1v1.
Yeah, it's
Or
so
the
quick.
left
It's
winger
like
Martinelli has time 1v1. It's always he's the one who gives you guys
This
like
is why I
he
said
doesn't
I
give
would
the
have
defense
stopped. This is
time
why I
to
said I
react.
would have went with Martinelli because Eze's not a left winger, bro. It's not he like
well,
we've seen it
well
time and
then
time
Eze
again.
can hold bench because he's not playing
Bro,
like the 10 that Odegaard is doing.
either Odegaard or Eze could have held bench, and if Martinelli started, I would have been like, okay, that's actually the right decision. And then you bring on Trossard, but bro, you're bringing off Eze, and that's already one of our threats that's off the pitch now. But bro, I'll be honest, I was more heated with the fact that you know we ended up. It should have like even that if it was a draw, I would have still been my head still would have been hot.
Oh yeah, I would have been
I hear
gone.
that.
I
Bro,
mean, I watched that game in pure
and
disgust,
then
bro.
the L, bro, at the goal at the end, bro, like Buendia,
Well,
man.
Honestly, I'm not too mad about experimenting with an Odegaard as a Rice midfield and seeing if Rice can hold
No,
down
no,
that
no, no,
six
no,
with
no, no,
Odegaard
no, no.
helping him.
I don't like that. I don't like that,
Arteta,
But
bro.
Arteta past that, bro. He's not
I'm
putting
not, I'm
right.
not, bro. I don't
I
even
don't
like
think
that, bro. I don't like that,
Arteta will
bro.
go for it, but I think that's something else you can keep in your mind, especially when we're trying to attack and get a goal or two. Like having like we saw it in West Ham for that brief period before Odegaard got injured. That midfield worked so wonderfully, man. Like, it was so beautiful to watch with Odegaard on that right hand side and Rice controlling the six and dropping deep with Eze trying to get into those spaces in the middle and on the left hand. It was perfect.
I think it's a
And
perfect time
we've
to
only seen it
experiment.
once.
You
Yeah, that's
have
why we
home at
play
Bro,
Club
Wolves.
this,
Brugge
Oh, I don't know.
on Wednesday.
bro,
Wolves on the
I need
weekend.
I need the U21s, the U19, like, bro, throw out the 15 and 16-year-olds, bro. Play Dauman, play it, bro. Just Club
Look,
Brugge.
you in the
That's
Prem too.
literally
You
a free
have
hit, bro. I don't even
home
care
at
if we lose that
Wolves.
game, bro.
Home at Wolves is probably easier than any game you play this season in
Yeah,
terms
yeah,
of
bro. Even
Champions
then,
League.
Rice. I don't want to
But
see Rice in that game. I don't want to see Timber. Actually, we might have to play Timber now that I think about it. Or actually,
I
no, we
think
don't even
Saliba
have
might
to.
be back.
We could play
Saliba's
Skelly. We could
back.
play Skelly. We could play Skelly.
Nah, do you
well,
really want to risk Saliba fresh from injury against Wolves?
No, we're not, bro.
No,
No
I'm
way we're
saying
playing
I'm
Saliba
saying
against Wolves. No way.
I'm saying you might be forced to.
No, I'm saying, bro. I feel
No
like Wolves. We could
Calafiori.
put out any lineup and we'll probably still get the win.
well, I think we should move on to the
No,
next
wait,
game.
before we move on, I want to ask these guys a question. Look, it's coming to that December time. You've dropped 7 points in your last 5 games. Is it
Yeah.
you're 2 point gap now at the top of the table? Are you starting to get a bit worried?
But that's why I
No,
said it's a long
I
season,
think it only
bro.
gets
It's a long
easier from
season,
now
man.
on. I think no, I'm saying until we hit January time, I'm not too worried because we've played our hard games already. Like I'm not too fussed. But after that, I'm gonna see how these next 6 games go or these next 5 games go until we reach game week 19. And then I'll formulate a decision. But right now, like I don't think this
Bro, we have bare
if we
injuries as
keep up
well,
how we're
man.
playing right now,
How
I think
can
this is
both
City's
of our
league.
starting center backs get injured and then our backup gets injured, bro? Like,
Yeah,
and
that's
he's out
tough.
until mid-January or something, bro.
Investigate the doctors,
And
bro.
this is
They
what I
got
say, bro.
Mohamed
People
Nimid as the
always say,
doctor.
"Oh yeah, but Saliba and Gabriel always have and Raya, they always have two DMs and this and that in front of them. That's why they're so good defensively, bro." Saliba and Gabriel, they're like, bro, that's the spine of our team. You take
Yeah.
one of them out, it's okay. You can have a Hincap, you can have a Mascara beside them, right? It can work. You take both of them out, bro. You know how unsafe I felt, bro, in those last 10 minutes.
Bro, I mean,
Every
unsafe
time the
for a
ball goes
reason. It
through.
was so easy to just take advantage of our
Bro, how
defense.
many
I've
shots did
never
they have
seen
on?
it like that.
Bro, they had 15 shots, or yeah, okay, 5 big chances, but still, bro, it's just the fact that they were getting that many shots off at our goal. That was what was worrying me, and I'm like, bro,
Mhm.
if we don't, bro, if we don't get Saliba back soon, we're gonna drop a lot
But
more points. I'll
shout out
tell
to
you that for
Aston
free.
Villa. They were
Yeah,
bottom three first 5 games. They scored 1 and 5. They lost
yeah,
like
bro, Emery
three
turned it
or
around,
four.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
bro, he
mean,
was
great
about to get
manager.
sacked, and now he won the last 8 out of 9 Premier League games. Lost to Liverpool somehow.
Bro, I seen a
Mhm.
stat.
And then
They've lost one game at home in like since like last since the start of last season, I think, or it was something crazy. And the last L was from us at Villa
I
Park.
mean, Emery is like the typical like just above mid-table club manager. Like he's perfectly built for a team like Aston Villa. Because we
yeah,
saw it with Arsenal, we saw it with PSG. He couldn't get it done.
Goes to
And I know with
Villarreal, he
Arsenal,
wins the Europa League.
yeah, like he's just that type of manager. But I think
real
like he's
guy.
gonna get them to a certain point, and then that's it. He's not
Well,
gonna get over that hump.
yeah, because it's this December period, you actually play Aston Villa again, December 30th,
Bro, that's get back
but
time, bro.
at
I'm
the
telling you.
Emirates. At
Get
the
back.
Emirates.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, these players, you, bro, if they don't win, I need a comprehensive win
Bro,
against Villa,
this
bro.
will show their mentality,
That's what
bro.
I'm
Because
saying,
if they're
bro.
not trying
Like
to win, you know,
that has to be like a comprehensive. I need minimum 2 goal I need a two goal
I don't
minimum.
even need it to be I just need to see the passion from the players to want
yeah,
to get their get back.
facts.
I need to see
Yeah.
everyone riled up,
I
ready
need a
for
clean
that
sheet.
game.
I need a clean sheet. I need minimum 2 goals or more in that game. And
Hmm.
I need like that needs to be like a convincing performance because today we created a lot, but defensively,
Yeah, man.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
that
But yeah,
reminds me
let's
of
Well,
last season Newcastle spanked you like back to back.
Us, yep.
But yeah, anyways, go
yeah,
ahead. Let's go.
well,
that was humiliation ritual, bro. We don't need to talk about
yeah.
that.
On
But
to
yeah,
Manchester City
Man
versus
City, bro.
Sunderland at the
Yep.
Etihad.
Business as usual, man.
Yeah, vintage Pep,
Wow.
vintage City team.
It's
Definitely.
Dominate
beautiful,
possession.
beautiful, beautiful football,
Bro,
man.
some of this,
Yeah.
bro, Sunderland, man. What, you couldn't give me nothing? Just bending
That's what
over.
I'm
Come
saying.
on, man.
You just bend over. That like you know what? Fair enough, bro.
It's cool. Shout out CHERKI, bro. You know, when I saw that
Rabona
Rabona assist
assist,
he did,
bro.
I thought he did the Rabona because he's on his weaker foot. But he did the Rabona with his weaker foot.
Yeah, he's
Bro, he has no weak
ambidextrous.
feet.
Why would he do that?
He has no weak foot, bro.
He doesn't have a weak foot, bro.
Certain men were comparing him
Yo.
to Wirtz and saying that Wirtz is better.
How are we, why are we saying that, bro?
I'm
Why
just
are we
saying.
saying
I'm
that?
just like I'm wondering. Do you still feel that way?
Bro, I
Do you
have
still
bigger
feel?
things to worry about than Verse at this point,
That's
man.
fair
I'm
enough,
just
yeah.
wondering.
Diaz, though, bro. You guys seen that Diaz goal?
Yeah.
I thought he was
Wow.
company, bro.
Yeah,
Wow, that was
Company against
like
Leicester.
yeah. That's what. As soon as I saw it, I was like that's that company goal.
Bro, and
Like it was just wow.
that was the goal to like open up, the floodgates. Like it was the first one. They were, Sunderland was pretty good defensively until that goal.
Yeah, bro. It was pretty cagey affair until that goal went in. But bro,
Yeah.
and
you know what this is? It's like the fact
yeah,
that Haaland doesn't have to score now just for Man City to get results
Oh,
over the line. It's like
it's amazing.
it's
yeah.
good
That's,
for them.
I was just about to say that because a few weeks ago we were saying, oh, City, I don't know about them in the title race because if Haaland doesn't score, who else?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Foden's getting into it now.
Yep.
Bro, what Foden
He's getting
six GA in his last three. He got
yeah.
a brace, and then a goal and assist,
it looks
which
like he's
is
picked up some form now.
wow.
Cherki's starting to put things together now.
Yep.
He's making cameos. He's not really getting a consistent run of games, but still, when he's playing, he looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a professional performance for
I
Man
mean, yeah,
City.
it's just it feels like they're coming back, and it's scary because I
They're in
don't want
rhythm.
them
Yeah, you
back
can
right
tell they're
now.
trying. But the thing is, like this Man City team, right? Do I think that they're a very good team? Yes. Do I think that they're the Man City of like 3, 4 years ago, where they can just win like 20 games in a row or whatever
Nah,
it is? No, but they are. Yeah, I'm definitely worried.
That's not the requirement anymore,
Yeah,
man.
that
Yeah.
in this season, I don't think it is.
I think they'll definitely push you to the end just because, bro, when I watch them, even when they do concede like crazy chances, Donnarumma is so good at
No, but
saving
bro, they have goals
chances
in this
that,
team, bro. That's the thing. It's like they can like
hmm
they're a team where if you score 3, they can score 4.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
I
the
mean,
thing. And what else is
for
like
sure.
we'll probably concede like 1, 2 max, but are we gonna score 2 or 3 is the question. That's the difference between us and City.
Mhm.
It's two different dynamics. But yeah, I mean, good performance from City. You know, they putting the pressure on us. They're 2 points behind. Yeah, man, it's gonna be
2 points
interesting.
is crazy, you know. I mean,
But that's
Yeah.
what I
bro,
said, bro.
you've had the easier fix. I mean, you've had the harder fixtures. You had all your away
Nah,
games.
yeah, we have.
For me, the way that Man City look, I'm looking at the table right now, right? 2 points away, same goal difference. It's like we kind of underrated Manchester City a little bit.
I told you guys at the start of the season when you said, "Oh yeah, you guys are, you know,
Ball the
you
prep
guys
like
are
No,
definitely
but
gonna win the league, bro."
yeah, because you should, bro. We're saying
we
one second.
shouldn't.
No, you should because when you beat Bayern Munich, we were saying this is the best Arsenal. This is the best team in
We
the
were
world.
saying, bro, I don't
This
think if you spoke to a serious Arsenal fan and you asked them, do you think the
Bro,
league is
Bro,
done?
there's
Bro,
no,
24
no,
bro,
games.
not that the
this is
league is
24
done.
games
Not
to
that the
go,
league's
bro.
done.
We're not even
this
I'm
is
halfway
not
the
into the
same
saying.
season.
team, but this is
Hold
the
on, hold
same
on, hold
team
on.
that we were talking about. Wait, sorry.
No,
Sorry.
but no
This
one,
is
no
the
one
same
gave
team.
us the bet.
Wait,
Like,
hold on,
this is
hold
what I'm
on, hold
saying.
on, hold on, hold on. This is the same team that we were talking about. Not just us, Arsenal fans as well in the conversation. Can we beat Chelsea's record? If you're in that conversation, you should
Nah,
be
nah, nah, no,
expected to.
no, bro. That record's never getting broken, bro. I've already
Let's
Yeah, I'm
said
not
that.
saying, but it was talked about at the beginning.
Yeah, I
Okay,
get what you're
but
saying. I get what you're
at
saying.
the start of the season, the expectation was not Arsenal to win the Prem.
Yes,
That's
it
true.
was.
It
Yes,
was
it
on
was.
Liverpool.
This was a
You think
bro.
no,
This
it wasn't. It
year,
was definitely on Liverpool. What are
Yeah,
you
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
I
on
You just
agree.
Liverpool, but
signed
it's on us
Isak.
as
You just
well.
signed
It's on
Words
us as well.
Ekitike.
Does it look
All
like
right,
we're
all right.
gonna do that
Look,
though?
look,
No,
look,
Bro,
look,
we're not.
we
let's
have,
forget.
Bro,
bro.
I don't.
Let's
This is a
forget about the
must,
start
bro.
of the
I don't
You
season.
like.
can't write the
Have you
season off
forgot? This is
14
a
games into
must-win
it.
season. This
Once,
is a
Oh,
must-win
it is. It's
season.
a
hold up,
must win.
hold up.
You
I'm
have
not
to get Champions
expecting
League or
you.
Prem. I'm not happy
No,
with
I
nothing
need a
less.
trophy minimum, and then
I
on top
need
of that,
no. I don't need trophy because trophy means FA
no,
Cup.
that's the
That's
bare
not good
minimum. The
enough.
bare minimum is a
That's
trophy,
not.
bro.
That's
But
not
I
good
need the
enough.
prem. I need the prem the most. Like the
So
I
prem.
you
need
wait.
Prem or a UCL.
You'd be
I
happy.
need it
You'd be
now.
happy with. You'd be happy with second place and then the FA Cup.
I
No,
wouldn't
he
be happy,
wouldn't.
but it's a trophy at the end of the day.
No
No, I
way.
don't. I
No
would not
No,
be
way,
I
happy
wouldn't be.
with
bro.
I didn't
that.
say, bro.
Brother,
Bro,
if I
here's my
wanted
thing,
an FA
right?
Cup, I would have
I
left
need the
Wenger in
bro.
his seat, bro.
Bro, I'll be honest. I'll be
Like,
honest. I want the prem more than the Champions League right now because the amount of
that is
times
so
we've been trying for
crazy.
the prem, the amount of times we've been trying for this prem, and second, bro.
Yeah, but
I
you
need
still
it,
have 0 UCLs, by the way.
Just get
bro.
one on
You know what's crazy? I think
What?
the prem is harder to win than the UCL, bro. Right
yeah,
now,
true,
in this
probably.
in this current economy, bro, it is. You can't even
I
lie.
mean, I agree. I agree.
What?
You think the
No, I
prem
don't
is
think
agree.
so.
okay? You can, bro.
No,
Look,
you agree because your team is where? What position? I don't know.
I don't think we're gonna win the UCL either.
No, but we ain't about to talk like winning the Prem is the same type of
No,
accolade as the UCL.
but we've seen teams win the
you can be
UCL
shit
but
and still win
haven't.
the UCL, bro.
No, you
Yeah, we've seen.
can't.
You
No,
can
you
draw your
can't.
way to the
Your team did
Champions
it.
League,
Your team did it, bro.
bro. Your
When?
team
Team did
literally,
it.
bro. You guys finished like what, fourth or fifth?
When?
They finished like
And when
50
you
in
won the Champions
2012
League, 2021.
Okay,
and
but that's
2012 as well. You were
Both
even
times,
worse.
both times,
hold
both
up.
times.
2012, I would say we got lucky, but 2021, we were the best, bro. We dominated every team we went through. We beat Real Madrid. We beat
All right,
Yeah,
Man
but
here's
in
my
the
City.
thing,
league,
right?
in the
And
league,
people were saying that Pep Guardiola didn't start a CDM in that final. We played him 2 times before that in the FA Cup and in the Prem, and we beat him both, where he was having different midfields at the same time. He experimented because we dunked on him in 2 different competitions the last 2 months before
But this
that.
is what I'm saying. If you asked anyone at that time who was a better team, everyone would say Pep's Man City.
Yeah, for sure. And
So this is
look,
what I'm saying.
even in
The best
2019,
team doesn't win the UCL all the time. We've seen it with Pep against Real Madrid. The amount of times
yeah,
the amount of times Man City would be just like, bro, Madrid would scrape a result against Man City just off of pure, I don't know, heritage or whatever. And then Man City would go out in the Champions League and people would be like, oh, it's just UCL heritage and this and that. No, it's just the fact that Madrid hung in there. They got the result at the end, and then they went through, and then they won the
I
Champions League.
think a perfect way to look at it is the Prem. You need to win a lot of games.
You have
Doesn't
to be
matter
the best
in front of
team to win the
you
Premier League.
no,
Yeah,
you
it
just
doesn't
have to
matter.
be
The
you
best
just have to
team
be
wins every
consistent.
time.
No, yeah,
Not the
exactly.
best team, the most
It doesn't matter
consistent,
who's in
bro.
front of you. It doesn't matter who's in front of you. You need to win games. UCL, you get out your group.
One
You get
second.
It's luck of the draw, bro.
few
It's
big
it's a
performances at
toss
home.
up.
No,
A few
no,
big
no.
performances at home. Suddenly you're in the second half.
To win the Prem, you need to be the most consistent. To win the UCL, you have to have the most quality, bro. You need to have the best
I
You
team,
can,
agree with
bro.
you.
and you
That's
You
have
like
can
to
I.
stink,
perform
bro.
the
You can
best.
stink out a low. You can stink out a draw every single round and win on pens in every single round.
So you're telling
And
me
you can win.
2021
Who's done that?
Chelsea?
Who's done
You're
that
telling
then?
me 2021 Chelsea had the most quality in the UCL that year?
We conceded the
Havertz and
least goals
Werner
of
up top.
every Champions League campaign ever. We
No, but
conceded
you said
40
quality.
entire campaign.
You said
Yeah,
quality.
Quality of
quality.
what?
Yeah,
Quality of players or
defense.
quality of what?
That Chelsea
But
team
What?
was not the best team. They were not the
look,
best team just off of quality in that competition.
wait,
That's
one
a fact.
second. I'm not saying on paper, but bro, give me any team in that Champions League we would win. We would beat them because we had the best defensive side. We had Kante winning player of the matches every single, like period. So I'm not saying that attack was terrible, bro. Mount Havertz,
So you
what's
were
his
better
name?
than City. You were not a
We
better
were
team.
better. We were better
You're
because
You're
not
better
better
on
team.
the day. That's the thing with the Champions. You're better. You can be better on the day, but
okay.
over a 38 game
You want to look
period,
at our head-to-head with City that entire season because we beat
it's
them in
not
the
about
Prem.
that, bro. That's besides the point. I'm saying if
No,
you
you're saying on the day, but we beat them 3 times that year.
okay,
So
look,
were we better on
over
the
the
day
course
3 times?
over the course of a season, right? You have 38 games to prove how good
Okay, we're
you
talking
are.
about the Prem now.
No, because we're talking about Premier League versus Champions League, right?
Yeah.
In the Premier League, it's 38 games. You have to be better than everyone else over a 38 game period. So you're gonna have 38 chances to prove that you're better than everyone else, right? It's about
Yeah.
consistency. It's about
Consistency.
showing that you can get results time and time again over 38 games. The Champions League, you can be shit throughout the whole competition. You can stink out every single game, get draws, win on pens every single round, and still
Who's
make
done
it to a
that though?
final.
Who's done that?
No, look, for example, let me give you a good example with my own team. 2018 Liverpool, we made it to the final.
And
That
you,
was
you
off
got fourth.
pure.
You got fourth that season.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah.
think we were the best team. Well, I don't think we smashed City that year. I don't think we're better than City.
Yeah.
We smashed. We were beating teams. We beat Roma like 5-4, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
We were getting through games off of moments and just intensity and passion, like and playing off of the Anfield crowd, which carried us through that tournament. But I wouldn't say we weren't close to winning the league that year. I don't think we were the better team.
Well, yeah. Look. It's two different competitions, but I'm saying I don't think it's harder. I don't think it's harder because actually it might be just because in the Prem you have to be consistent. In the
Oh, you saw,
Champions
bro,
League,
you saw it. In the Champions League, you slapped Barcelona 3-0. You get a result 1-1 against Arsenal at home, even though you had a red card. And then you lose to
no,
Leeds
we'll
3-1.
talk about Chelsea later. We'll talk about Chelsea
No, but
later.
I'm just using that as an example.
You want to win a Prem or a UCL, right?
No, I want the Prem
Yeah.
first, and then we can worry about Champions League because we need to get that over the line.
Fair enough.
I don't know about all
Bro, I
that.
would love a Champions League, but bro, the Prem, like we've been waiting for so long.
I feel like if
bro.
you win a Champions League, the narrative can be you were focusing on a Champions League.
Okay.
If you win a Prem and don't win a Champions League, even though your squad has the quality, the narrative is just you weren't good enough to win the Champions League.
Bro, remember what people used to say about Liverpool before they won the Prem in lockdown?
Well,
Oh, 30 years, no Prem. Bro, we need to
30
win
because
Prem
they
League.
never had a Prem. They didn't have a Prem to begin with. I have
since
like,
1992
I
when
have
the Prem
Prems. I have a
started.
golden Prem. I
1990,
don't.
Yeah.
Broski, I'm telling you right now, the Premier League, bro. I want the Prem so fucking
I don't
bad.
even like. Do we even win that? Like, do we even win this?
Yes,
like,
bro. Look at
Look,
the
I told
squad.
you, he's doubting it. He's not confident.
I'm not, bro. I'm
I
telling
was
you right
never
now.
love this
confident.
man.
Amar knows, bro. I was never confident in this team. I told you I would get on the group chat and I would say, bro, Saka arse, Gyökeres arse, bro, Eze arse. I would get onto these niggas and say all these niggas arse, bro. I was even
Bro.
giving Calafiori hate when
You
Calafiori
know
was
what's
playing the
crazy?
best football of his life.
We've lost 2 games all season, and this is how
No,
we
but
got
I
it.
just told you,
Last
your
two
last
games,
game,
but
your
you're
last.
only 2 points ahead of City, a City that is supposed to be in a rebuild stage who lost.
Look at our
like, this is what
injuries,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Look at our injury, bro. I'm not even using that as an
Every
excuse.
year,
Look
man.
at this shit, bro.
Every
Okay,
year.
okay. Havertz hasn't been
All right,
available all
cool
season.
injuries, but what happened
No,
to the depth at the start of the season?
Bro, the depth is getting injured too. Look at Mascara, bro. He's out for 6 weeks. What the hell?
But that's why
Our
you have.
backup.
That's why over the last 5 years you signed
No
like 100
Saliba,
defenders,
no
bro.
Gabriel,
One second.
no
Cappy.
Mascara, no Havertz, no Jesus. Bro, Madueke even like, bro, everyone's getting injured. And you're telling me about this and that. Saka just came back from a long-term hamstring injury. And
He
people
didn't
are
just
acting
come
like
back.
he literally
didn't.
okay for a hamstring.
I mean,
you
if
saw
it- if
after
it's
Reece
every-
James.
If
How
it's
long did
every
it take for him
season,
to get to fitness where he can actually play week in, week out?
listen,
Oh,
hold
fair
up,
enough.
hold up. If it's
what I'm
every
saying.
season you're complaining about injuries, that's got to be an issue. You got to look at yourself at some point, man.
No,
We're
I'm looking
hiring
at the medical
Amar
staff, bro. I
Monimid
don't
as
know what the fuck they're
doctors,
doing.
bro.
I'll be honest.
We're hiring Amar as doctors.
Bro, our
These
medical
are the
staff,
team
they're
doctors.
gooning, bro. They're
Bro,
just
if you hire
gooning,
me as a
man.
doctor, I promise I'll make sure you don't have a single player left. This
Gooning,
season.
bro.
Okay.
Our medical staff
Well-
is gooning, man. Moving on, to Chelsea. You guys thought you could draw in silence, bro. You guys thought you could just have your 0-0 and everyone would just forget. Like there's a overshadowing of different events and this and that. But bro, Chelsea 0-0 at Bournemouth. Frizio, man, talk us through it. What happened?
The title challenge that lasted 2 weeks.
What time, bro? Even before
You
Arsenal,
guys were
I was
talking
telling-
so crazy after that draw.
Who's talking so
we're
crazy?
better, we're
Chelsea
better.
fans, bro. You guys are going.
Hold up.
Just
Before the
I'm so
Arsenal
proud
game,
of this team.
No, because look, right now we are content creators, okay? You can go look back at the YDB video. before the Arsenal game.
Nah,
Watch it.
bro. Nah.
No,
I'm
no,
not letting
listen,
you get away
listen.
with that, bro.
No, he
No,
was
no.
saying that. He was saying that
I
to be.
was I was telling you, Hanak, you were telling me, oh, you can't keep saying, oh, you're not title challengers when you're right there. And I was telling you, bro, even if we beat you, City is your title challengers because I know what happens in December where we start dropping crazy points out of teams we shouldn't be dropping points to. Leeds, that was our worst game of the year. Forget season
He
2025. I haven't seen worse than that, bro.
leads on a generational run right now, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
shout out Leeds, bro.
Tanaka, bro.
They almost got points out of City, tied it last minute versus you. But I still think we should be going there and winning that. Tosin, I'm not gonna talk about that because obviously the most recent game is Bournemouth, and we have
Yeah, we need to talk about Bournemouth, man. Come on.
our best starting 11. I think our best fit starting 11. We had good defensive line. We kept the clean sheet.
You
Fair
had
enough to
Palmer as
them.
well. You had everyone.
Yeah. Palmer's first start in 2 months. Okay. Neto, Garnacho, Delap.
I don't get
I,
it. I don't
We didn't even
why.
talk, bro. We didn't even talk about I forgot, bro. We didn't talk
why
about the
Garnetto,
Like
midweek
why?
fixtures.
Garnetto.
why don't we get a goal, bro? They had so many chances. Neto and Garnacho. They had so many like 1v1 opportunities in transition. And we are just so wasteful in them, bro. I think if Bournemouth had the chances we had, they would have won. They would have gotten all 3 points.
Bro, where
Sevilla
is
had an offside
Estevo?
goal as well.
Where is
Yeah.
Estevo? Why is he coming off the bench still?
He's still
He's
young,
just
man.
not ready for
I'll be
Premier League
real.
football,
I
bro. The guy's
think
18.
in
What do you
versus so
mean,
look,
bro?
what happened versus Leeds is that he Chalobah was behind him. He had no right back to help him, but he was getting cooked, like he was getting pocketed. And then there was a point in the game where he didn't get his foul, so he turned around and kicked the guy to the ground. Should have gotten a red. He got a yellow. So I feel like that was just Enzo Maresca, saying these away games in the Prem, like we shouldn't trust him to be doing anything, which I feel like he should. Especially him and Palmer haven't really played together at all this season. So at least try that, man. Versus a Bournemouth who's been terrible recently. I don't think they've won in their last 5 games.
Hmm.
Can't
Yeah, I
even go
mean,
there and get the
I
job
think
done.
they got a result in the game before Chelsea, was it?
No, bro. In the Prem, they
Yeah.
lost versus Everton, lost versus Sunderland, drew versus West Ham, lost versus Aston Villa 4-0.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, they've not been good actually. I remember that. But
It's a
speaking,
shame.
you mentioned Palmer. What do you think of his return performance? What did you see anything you like from him?
It's just usual, like cool turn. His passes were off, I think. So it's gonna
Yeah,
take some time for him to get back in it. But it's good to see him start again, though. I
Yeah.
would like to go back to the Pochettino days of like Palmer FC, where we just trust him to get something done. Because right now, bro, I'm starting to get like so frustrated by Joao Pedro. You know, I'm not
Bro,
gonna
the
turn
lap
on the
is,
lap just yet.
bro, that
No,
guy is,
no.
he is junk food, bro. I'm telling you right
The
now.
ass
He's
No,
pack.
no, no,
garbage,
no, no,
bro.
no, 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 no.
No, no, he is, bro. That's a wrestler, not a football player, bro.
I'm
That's what
telling
we
you,
blame. That's what we get onto Gyok for
that's
doing,
what I'm
bro. He does
saying, bro. I'm
exactly the
looking
No,
at
same
no,
him.
thing.
I get you. But the reason we replaced Jackson with the lab, obviously the lab doesn't have the build-up play, speed, dribbling like Jackson, but the amount of
You
chance.
guys let Joe go of Jackson for a guy that's worse than Jackson,
No,
in my
no, no.
opinion.
Because here's the thing. The reason we let go of Jackson, and a lot of people forget this, but the amount of chances he missed, open
Yeah, but
wide
how many
goals,
chances he
chances missed.
generates, bro, with
no,
his hold
but
up
how
play,
much
Yeah,
money
vision
did
yeah.
they
play.
get for Jackson though? They got like what, 80 mil?
They
Crazy
got
low
nothing. No,
fee.
no, it won't.
Jackson wasn't even good, but like
No, no,
he
It's an
but
was way
option to
better than
buy.
what the lap's offering you right now.
Yeah, but
no, no,
yeah,
but I'm
even
I'm
even
saying
yeah.
I'm saying the amount of chances he missed from chances Palmer created, the lab hasn't gotten that opportunity. There's not been chance created from him. Unless I see him get shooting, I see him shooting and he's missing, then that's when I'm like, okay, why did we replace Jackson?
Yeah,
But the
Delap
reason I
gets no
wanted Jackson
chance.
out was because of his chances missed. That's it.
But you say that though, I think Jackson might have fit this team better because he can create his own chances.
Hmm.
He's better at getting chances. Like even though
I
you're
don't
talking
want
about he
Jackson
would
back, man.
no, but you're talking about he would miss a lot of chances, but he would
Yeah.
get himself into those positions all the time. I think Delap, like you're seeing, he's not getting bro. He gets like what, maybe one shot a game. That's not even that clear cut.
Yeah,
But
but I'm saying when Palmer gets into the groove of things where he starts chance creating like he used to, the lap will get his shots up and he will get his goals. But guess what happened? He's now out for 2 more months. He just came back from his
oh,
the longest injury in his career. He used to never get injured. Got a 2 month injury. Now he's back. Senesi like wrestled him to the ground. His shoulder is dislocated now. He's out now for 6 to 8 weeks. So now this December is dark, bro. I'm gonna have to see Gueye up top, Gittins, Garnacho rotation,
Bro,
bro.
I'll be honest.
Oh my God.
Apart from City, bro,
Subhanallah.
December is looking dark for everyone. Everyone's getting
Really?
packed, bro. It's
Everyone's
crazy,
getting
man.
popped off, bro.
Everyone's
But
getting
look,
packed.
you know what this
Everyone's getting
game, you know what
packed.
this game showed me is
What?
you play with Palmer and you play without Caicedo. But last few months you've been playing with Caicedo, without Palmer, you've been getting results.
Caicedo's more important to the team, yeah.
I think Caicedo, no, I'm not
100%.
necessarily. Yeah, I mean, you
I
could
think
say
Palmer's
that.
Caicedo's
the
a top
best.
3
No,
midfielder in the
because
world.
if you take out
Yeah.
Caicedo, it's bro. I'm sorry, I've never rated Enzo, bro. I'm like that's just me personally. I
He's
just don't think
not.
he's very good. Like
Nah,
for the
Enzo's
price tag, I don't think he's that good. But I can see Chelsea being a team where they don't need Enzo in that midfield, whereas with Caicedo and Reece James, I think that's a double pivot they could use for.
yeah, but no one's doubted that. But I'm just saying, my point was that Caicedo, I feel like you can reliably go on a run with Caicedo more than
without
you
Palmer.
can with than without with Caicedo without Palmer than you can
For
with
this
without Caicedo.
for this exact fixture, like, bro, I disagree. I think if Caicedo was here, we're not putting away his chances with Caicedo.
No, I'm not
It's
for this
a
exact fixture.
final
No, but the
third.
thing, you guys weren't even like. I'll be honest. I'm looking at the stats. You guys had 11 shots and 0 big chances. So it was just a lot of
Well, yeah, I'm telling you, it's the final third, like, bro, situations where, for example,
no
there's
big
nothing
chances created against
going through the
Bournemouth, bro.
lines.
That's crazy,
Where
bro.
is
Easy,
Lavia,
bro.
bro? Wait a second.
Stop asking
He's
about that guy.
that. I love.
It
Bro, I
doesn't
love him so.
It's
He's
over,
so
bro. It's
cinema.
over, bro. I'm
It's
gonna be
over,
honest.
man.
Like,
He's
Doesn't
so.
exist.
It's
Injured
just so
again.
fun watching him play the game, bro.
He
Facts.
when
does
is he
not.
available though to play the games, bro?
That's
what
what I'm saying. It annoys me.
Be back
Can you
versus
imagine a
Liverpool.
Caicedo, Lavia, Palmer midfield?
You know what
Like,
game I want
wow.
to
I
see,
would love
bro? I
it.
want to see Man City versus Chelsea, bro. I can't wait for that game.
Yeah,
'Cause,
cinema.
I can, bro.
Stamford Bridge,
Are
cinema.
you sure you want to see Tosin versus Holland, bro?
Tosa's never getting back to this team again, by the way. Bro, the interviewer
Bro.
asked Maresca, he was like, yo, like these results, is it an experience issue? Bro, he said, you guys weren't asking me these questions versus Barcelona or Arsenal. Tosin was in this team. He's the oldest guy in this entire team. And
yeah, isn't
was
he
he
like
good?
27, bro?
Yes. I think he's there to the team. I think he's there in the team because he's Palmer's best friend. That's really it. I don't think he
They're
brings anything
boys.
more than that.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it
It's
was a stink fest down there, man, at Bournemouth. But
100%. But with our next fixtures, it's getting worse because now we're gonna play Everton at home, who's 1 point behind us. Imagine a chance for Everton to go above us in the table.
Yeah,
Imagine.
Everton's not been easy this season, bro. Really,
No.
you know.
bro, they're like
Shrewsbury
How do you
fifth
feel
lost.
now,
about that,
bro.
Ammar?
Huh?
How do you feel about that, Ammar?
Bro, you guys play
Your
Everton,
neighbors, bro.
Newcastle, Villa, Bournemouth
Have to give him their
again,
credit,
and then
man.
Man City. Yo, you guys, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. You guys might not even be in the top 4 if you don't pick things up, man, in the next couple weeks.
Uh,
Your
yeah,
next, bro,
top.
your next 5 fixtures are crazy. Like in the
Okay,
Premier
read them
League.
out. Read them out real quick.
They play Everton, who are 5th right now. They play Newcastle. I think that's Newcastle away.
Away. Yep.
Ooh.
Newcastle away. They play Bournemouth again.
Wait, you forgot Villa at home after
Oh yeah, they
Newcastle.
play Villa, and then they play Bournemouth again, and then they play Man City.
Nice.
Ooh,
Bro, I'm
That's
not-
rough, bro. That's a rough. That's a
Bro,
that
rough set of
is-
fixtures.
December's looking.
Deadly December, bro. I'm telling you.
Bro, it's fully over. It's actually over
If you guys don't pick it up in the next couple of weeks, and Caicedo's not even going to be available for what? Everton
for
and
Everton. He'll
It's just
he'll be
Everton.
back.
It's just
Everton is his
Everton, no?
last game
why?
because
Oh, he wasn't
it's
available
3
for
games.
Leeds. Yeah, he wasn't
Yeah.
available
Yeah.
for Leeds. Yeah, you're right.
But
So-
I think the only way, bro, that Newcastle fixture, only way you get through that was just Palmer, bro. He needs to come up with something. Man. That's
no,
what I'm saying.
Newcastle's been
bro.
pretty good,
Newcastle
though, to be
is
honest.
over, bro. We haven't won at St. James Park since like 2021, bro.
Bro,
I
remember
think
the
this
last.
fixture, we should just bring in
That's
fodder
crazy,
and
bro.
just rest the guys, bro.
Bro,
Honestly.
you remember that game St. James Park like a couple years ago, Sterling free kick. So,
Oh wait, no, that was Leicester City.
no, that was the Sterling free kick. He scored against Newcastle, free kick, bro.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one, the miss.
No,
over-
that
That
was
one
in
that
the,
went crazy over the bar.
that was in the cup, anyways.
But yeah,
yeah.
it was yeah, pretty stinky. 0-0 Bournemouth. Smell like shit, man. But anyways, moving on to probably the biggest story of the weekend. Not only on the pitch, off the pitch, actually. Liverpool dropped 3-3 against Leeds in the last minute. Tanaka with the hammer again. Yeah, man. Before we even get to the off the pitch stuff, let's talk about the game first. Ethan, how do you feel about that performance?
Bro.
Another
Point,
game.
just
Another.
bro, at this point, just screen record my last Liverpool segment, slap it on here, bro. Like, what else can I
Fair
say,
enough.
bro?
Hey,
Bro,
but
just
listen, Konate
I think
wasn't
that's a
that
bit
bad
harsh though. I think that
because
was
I
no,
think in the last
Konate.
segment you were talking about Konate. This time Konate was all right. You know
I
what I'm
mean, the
saying?
brother
no
gave
no
away,
no 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 no.
gave
There
away a
was
stupid
some.
pen.
Yeah, he gave away a pen, bro. And then for the last goal, he does it like it's not even like he didn't jump. He jumped, but then like he ducked out of the way for the
Just
ball
like
coming
for
into the
like
box,
the
and then
Holland
Tanaka
goal,
taps
bro.
it in.
Wait, he did
Just
that
like the
versus
Holland
Salah.
goal.
Like he jumped, but as he's in the air, like he's ducking, like it
That's
pulls
what
him
I'm saying.
in.
He does that a lot. He did that for the Holland goal. He does. He's
Like
like,
it makes no sense, bro. I'll be honest.
but
He
look, man.
just
All I can say is it's just more of the same, bro. Like we go 2-0 up. First goal, we get lucky with the back pass. Like TK pounces. Then second goal, we get the second goal. We're looking like, you know what, maybe the pain will stop. I don't just get like Kanate gives away a penalty. I think Alisson's poor for that penalty. He should save that. He should absolutely
yeah,
save.
it wasn't the
It
best
was at a
penalty.
perfect height in like near the middle of the goal. That's the easy save for Alisson. But he's never been good at pens, honestly. Honestly, he's never really been good at pens. And then yeah, we just get blitzed, bam, bam, 2-2, and then Soboslai comes up with a big goal. And you just even after Soboslai scored, I was like, yeah, this ain't ending. We're not getting away with this, bro.
Yeah, it was
It's not.
still like a basketball game where it was just like end to end, and yeah.
Yeah,
The
and
thing
I'm
is,
saying
you
this.
know what's crazy? Like, bro, at 2-0 at halftime, I'm like, bro, this game is just gonna end. It's just gonna be 2-0. Liverpool are gonna see this out. Maybe get a couple extra goals. Bro, I look at my phone, 2-2, and there's still time to go. And then obviously Szoboszlai gets the goal. You're thinking, okay, Liverpool, they have to see this out, bro, because this is just
No,
gonna
bro,
be.
no, that's never gonna happen.
And
We're
then I
never
get the
gonna see that game
notification
out.
3-3, bro.
Bro, as soon as Leeds got their goal, that stadium went crazy. The stadium was bouncing, bro. As soon as Leeds, that's what I knew. When we're in bad form like this, and the opposition in an away game, the stadium starts rocking and getting behind the team, it's over. We will never see a game out in those conditions. I promise you, it will never happen.
Yeah.
So even after Szoboszlai scored, I didn't even celebrate it that much because it's like, yeah, we're not seeing this out. It's so obvious. Then Tanaka back post, like,
Bro, I'll be honest, like this, like I remember at the start of the season, right? I remember I was trolling you and this and that and be like, oh yeah, the dressing room and how all these new signings, these big attacking signings, these big names, they're all gonna clash in the dressing room and this and that, and how like, the dynamics it wouldn't work. Bro, it's all coming true. Why,
yeah,
like, what is going on, bro? We need to talk about this Salah situation because
Two idiots fighting.
this
Two
is,
idiots fighting.
bro.
Salah,
bro.
idiot. Slot, idiot. Both of them in the wrong, and
I
they're
think
both
both of them, yeah, I
fighting.
think both of them
Like,
I
are
don't
like,
I
wrong.
don't
like,
think Salah's in the wrong,
what are
right?
you
No,
talking
no,
about? His
Listen,
performances have been stinky, bro.
can I
He
get on?
But
deserves to
here's the
be on the
thing.
bench.
He's been stinky, so he does deserve
To be,
bench.
but
But
yep.
to go to
what
the
Slot has
press.
done, Slot has made it seem like this is Salah's fault that Liverpool is down
How?
there.
He's
No,
benching Isaac
because
too.
He's only been benched for what?
because
3 games?
He benched Isaac. He's benching Ekitike. He's benched everyone. It's like,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
what are we
not gonna lie.
talking
no,
about?
You're not
I
above the
don't.
bench, bro. You're not above getting the bench
Like
sometimes.
everyone's getting benched. It's not like it's
No,
just
but
Salah
bro,
getting benched.
like I'm just saying the storyline in recent times has been that, bro, this is Salah's fault. Like he's not
No,
doing
no,
enough
no,
That's
off
the
the
no,
ball.
media.
no.
That's
That's
not
the media,
Slot.
bro. He
No,
didn't
but
say
no,
it's
That's
but
not
I'm
Salah's
saying
Slot.
fault.
no, but
Slot ain't coming
that's
out
why Salah
saying
feels
nos.
like he's been thrown under the bus,
All right, but you go to the media and you run your mouth about your manager.
Yeah,
Like
you never go to the media
that
about
is
No,
stuff
I
like
think
No,
that.
that's the
look,
best
I
thing he
agree. I
done.
agree with Farouk, bro. They're both wrong in respectively. Slot, I think, like, sure you could say this season we're not doing well, but surely, bro, two players. We had two players with 52 Premier League goals last season, bro,
Top
on the
scorer and
bench.
second top scorer,
We
right?
had yet 52 Premier League goals on the bench, and there's
Nah,
like,
but the thing, I don't think it works like that, to be honest. Because
no,
when you
no,
say
but the fact that he can't get the best out of those two players, that alone, I think that
no, no,
alone.
no, 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 no,
Look,
no.
bro,
Here's my
no.
thing.
imagine,
It's not the
imagine,
best
imagine
out
going
because
to
wait a
Real
sec,
Madrid.
because he got the
Imagine going
best
to
out
Real
of Salah
Madrid.
last year.
Imagine going to Real Madrid and you can't get the best out of Mbappe and Jude, bro.
No, here's my thing, right? When you
Come
say
on,
we had 52 goals on the bench, it's not as simple as that because when you say, how many goals did Salah score last season?
29.
Okay, so that is because you're playing through Salah. Like you're playing to get him in front of goal as many times as possible.
Not even
When you
just
add,
because
look,
Salah. It's because in general we had a bet. We had more of the
You're
ball.
playing. You're
more
playing to
control.
get Salah in front of goals as many times as possible. Correct?
He wasn't even in front. He was on the touchline most of the time.
No,
but
I'm
yeah.
saying you're playing to get him in positions to score. That's the point.
Okay.
When you add Isak to that dynamic, right? You're also having to, get Isak on the ball in positions to where he can score. So my point is, these players require a couple of chances per game to score goals. Correct?
No, but we're not creating chances at all for anyone
Well,
to score.
I think you guys are creating it. You guys are still scoring goals. That's the thing. You guys are
No,
scoring.
but the goals. Look, you look at yesterday. The goals we scored were more like.
No, yeah,
He pretty
Ekitike
much
passed
handed
on a
it to us.
mistake. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm saying you got. It's not like this team is
Before
lacking
that-
goals.
Bro,
It's defensive. The defensively is the big issue. But my thing is like when you add Isak with a guy like Salah, it's like both of these guys need a lot of touches, bro, so they can get their goals off and
Bro,
whatever,
but
their
you
contributions
saw how
or
many
whatever.
assists Salah had last season, bro?
Yeah, because that's because Salah's getting a lot of touches per game.
No, but listen, man, bro. You can't just look at it and be like, oh yeah, because
Look.
he was getting more touches. No, this is not. It's not a sport like
When you say
basketball
get the
where-
best out of Salah and Isak and Kitike and all these guys, all of these guys require a high amount of touches, bro.
No, Isak's never been a high touch player, bro.
No, I'm
Isak's
saying not like touches in terms of like actual touches on the ball. I'm saying like chances, touches. That's what I mean.
Yeah, why can't we create chances for them? Why not?
Look, listen. Outside of that, look, let's talk about actual like off the pitch. Well, I think this interview like done.
He blew the lid open, bro.
No, but I think it was a good decision because
No, absolutely
No,
No, you know why?
because now he's giving them an ultimatum. It's either
Bro, he's
me
giving the
or
media
Slot.
food for like the next 3 weeks,
exactly,
bro.
and that's what he needs, and that's what the because bro, he's coming towards the end of his career now. Like he's only got maybe 3 years max.
Maybe
at
this
the
season
top.
or this season, next season. That's
So
it.
if he's gonna rot on the bench, bro, he wants to leave in January. So they're saying if you're gonna kick Slot out, kick him out now. Otherwise, I'm leaving in January.
Here's the thing, right? You never, bro. Even this isn't even just in football, bro. In life, bro. You keep things in house when you have issues, right? Look, let me explain it. Let's say you're having a Thanksgiving dinner, right?
Yeah.
You invite all your family members, like your actual family. You invite all of them over, but you also invite the neighbors that like you barely talk to. You just know them from like down the block or whatever. You invite them over as well, and then you walk into the living room, and your mom's telling your neighbors that you probably see like once every couple months that you have a gambling addiction or something. You don't tell them that, bro. You're not supposed to tell them that.
Yeah,
my thing is,
bro.
If you have issues, you keep it in house, bro. You don't go to the press and give them fuel.
Bro, it's not even
How do we
about
know he
that.
didn't try that?
If
How
you're
do we
gonna
know
go
that
to the
Salah
press-
didn't go to Arne Slot and try to talk with him? And Arne Slot was like, yo,
But what
I
is there
can't
to
play
talk
with you.
about? All he did was get benched a couple
He got
games.
benched for a couple
Okay,
games,
he got
bro.
benched for a couple games, and the results are still the same. They're still losing.
So what is? You're a football player. You can't like.
No, you're
Just
the
because
best
you don't-
football. You're the
No,
best
but okay,
football
no,
player
no,
ever,
Not this
bro.
season.
Not this season.
at all.
Absolutely not.
Look,
That's like.
That's
Oh,
like
okay,
he's
but-
been the reason. Like he's been their best performer this season. He hasn't been
I'm
nowhere
not,
near
I'm
it.
not saying that, but I'm not saying he's not the reason Liverpool are playing terrible.
Okay,
It's all Arne Slot.
so is Ekitike. Ekitike is not the reason. He's been benched.
Yes, but if you look, bro, look at Ekitike, Isak, Verts.
It's none of
They're
the
all
players'
getting benched
fault.
as
That's
well,
my
bro.
point. It's the manager.
Yes. So why are you now making it a personal thing that you have not played a couple games?
Because,
you're
bro,
talking about
he
the
needs to
relationship
get
with the
him out of the
manager, this
club,
and
bro.
that.
He's
Dude, it's not even about a personal thing. My issue with it isn't so much that he went to the press, it's how he went to the press. This wasn't like a leak. Like it didn't just like if he would
That
have
was
leaked it,
the
it would have
first
made more
journalist
sense.
he saw,
He
bro.
went
Dude,
straight
bro.
to the
First
press and
journalist he
started
saw, bro.
screaming at Slot. Hey, bro, do you not see the video of like the Liverpool publicist standing right behind him?
That guy was
And
just,
he's like,
he's
the
like,
club throws you under the,
my
and
God,
he
he's
just
like,
shakes
this
his
bad,
head.
bro.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Like, why publicly like this? If you really are that mad, leak it. Like,
And
at least
honestly-
that's better. It's like
Yeah.
that. You
bro.
ask, they ask you a question about it, you
Instagram
deny it. It's
story.
like,
Why not? Something like that. But
Forget
I
Instagram
think,
stories. Keep your mouth
Bro,
shut.
that's what I'm saying. You're not supposed to do
This is what I'm.
Look.
This is what I'm starting to. Carragher said this about Salah. He never comes out to speak unless it's about him. Even when Klopp last season with Klopp, he was on the bench. Klopp tries to bring him on, and he's fighting with Klopp on the touchline, bro.
Wait, do you not remember when he spoke up about the new
he did.
signings? He was like, "Yo, don't disrespect the people that want us to leak." When he tweeted that one guy.
This whole losing streak we've been going on, not one interview did he do. The first interview he does is when he decides to get benched. And that's when he decides to be like, I I feel like the manager is trying to throw me under the bus. I feel like I don't have to earn my place in the squad.
Yeah.
I feel like
There you
that's
go,
a
man.
crazy thing for a player to say.
I respect, obviously you're a Liverpool fan, so I get what you mean. You know where you're in that situation.
Yeah.
But bro, from the outside, I feel like you are in a great situation because now if Liverpool, the head people decide, okay, yeah, this is crazy. Um, Sack Arne Slot because even before this interview, bro, these results, the things
He should have
Liverpool
been
are doing
sacked
right
anyway.
now, yeah, he deserves sacking. But now it really gives them the choice. Okay, maybe we can send Salah to we can send them to Al Nassr, or maybe we can send them to Chelsea. I would like that, to be honest. But this is good for Liverpool. Now they can make a decision, and either decision is good for the squad.
No,
I think
I
it's got
think
to
I
be
think
the.
I
I
think
think it's
Slot,
got to be
bro.
sack slot. It's
Bro,
got to be
no, no,
sack
no.
slot
Look,
because
look.
you got to
No,
show the
Slot
players
is
that you
Slot
have
is in
their
a
back.
position right now. He's being put under a lot of pressure already. Before this whole interview came out, right? He's been under a lot of pressure. He's trying to do what he thinks is best to save his own job, right?
yes.
So benching Salah is what he thought is best for, the team
Yeah.
and for his job. Now
It didn't
Salah's coming
work.
out saying the relationship is ruined or we don't have a relationship anymore and this and that. It's like, bro, you're putting him under even more pressure now because now people are going to be like playing, even when he's not performing. So
Bro, let me
that could be
look,
a
look.
detriment to the team moving forward, which will probably
I think
lead to him
it's
getting
bad
sacked.
both ways because
Yeah, it's
now
bad. Yeah,
you
it's
either
both.
sack slot and you're like, all right, we protect our players,
Yeah.
but we let our players run over the manager,
Yeah, now you're doing
or
player
you
FC.
sell Salah and then you tell your players that you don't really have their back.
First of all, let me
So
tell
it's
you.
like it's like two fruit from the same poisonous tree. It's like
Look,
either way
let
you
me tell
go,
you.
there's going to be a bad connotation around it.
Let me tell you what's gonna happen. There is absolutely no way they sack Slot after this, bro. Because
Really?
imagine the message that sends out.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if you sack
Yeah,
Slot, it's
one
like, yo,
player,
we're
Salah
player
speaks
FC.
on the media one time and he's gone. It's never happened. It's not happening, bro. They're not
Yeah.
sacking for this.
Well, I mean,
I
it
think
gives
At
off
least
a
for the
bad
next couple
image.
games.
if
I don't even think they
Liverpool,
should sack him, to be honest. I
No,
think
no,
that
no.
he-
They definitely should. But look,
No,
let me
no,
tell you. Let me tell you from both perspectives why it's bad. Slot, I could tell. You could tell that from this interview that he's been brewing for a long time that he's lost the dressing room, bro. Like you could even
yeah,
tell
it was
that
pretty.
the
Yeah, it was
fact
pretty
the
obvious.
fact
Yeah.
that the performances are like this, and
Shabazz
Van Dijk,
interview too.
Van Dijk, the Szoboszlai interview, he's saying, yeah, let's keep it. What happens?
Yeah,
The
with
dressing
stays in the
room.
jersey, like that gives an indication.
And then even Van Dijk, the first game Salah was benched, he said, "Yeah, I need another leader out here. Like we're gonna need him. That's actively going against what the manager's saying." And you can even see like the new signings, like the tech, like every game is a new system. They're playing in new positions. Like they're not. They're not. It's
He's
like
trying. He's trying different combinations to see what sticks.
Like you could just
Bro,
see it.
you know
They're
what?
not listening to him. They're not listening to him. And then
You know
also
what
on
I
the
hate?
other hand, wait, listen. On the other hand, from when Salah says the manager's trying to throw me under the bus, and I feel like my connection with the manager is broken. That's you can't just come out and say that now because I guarantee you, if he was still playing, he's not coming out and saying that.
also if Liverpool wins this game, the interview is not happening. Because in Salah's mind, he's like, okay, they've benched me twice in a row now, Sunderland Leeds, and they didn't win. So,
Yeah,
they need me now. If they win that game, he's not coming out to say all this
That's
stuff.
what I'm
which
saying.
is
So
absolutely,
it's like,
Yeah.
absolute, and I think it's absolutely disgraceful that he's coming out and saying, "Yeah, I told my mom to come to the Brighton game, which is the last game before. This is the last game before
for
AFCON."
AFCON,
He's
bro.
saying it. He's making it such a huge drama out of being benched for a couple games. When if that did not happen, if he was playing and we still lost, he's not saying any of that.
Yeah, he's
Although
saying
I
this
do
is
think Slot lost the dressing room, it's very cowardly for you
Bro,
to
to
only
be
come out and
honest,
say that when you're being benched.
it's a pretty simple formula, bro. Last season, right? His performances, you could argue that they're the same, not the same, but they're not like they're kind of the same level as this season. It's just that the output isn't there. So he's getting benched because number one, the output isn't there, and the performances are obviously not there. So it's a pretty simple equation. You get benched. But all of a sudden now he's complaining because he thinks that he needs to be in the team. Well, you're not performing and you're not getting the same amount of goals and assists as you were last season. So, bro, you have to hold bench. It's 3 games.
You know what it
And
is about this Liverpool team that annoys me?
what?
Like with Arsenal, with Chelsea, with City, like even with like Tottenham and United at times, you see the cohesion of the team. You see like you can see how the dressing room feels from how they act towards each other. This Liverpool team, they look like they're strangers. Like they look like they just don't like each other, especially with the new signings. They just don't look like that they're a team. They don't look like
They're basically playing the same system as last season. It's just
No,
without
bro.
Salah.
They
Why
don't look
Salah-
together. It's like even celebrating, like they don't look together. They don't look like they like each other. Like it's weird. And I don't know like
No,
what's going
I
on
don't
behind
think
the
I don't think
scenes,
it's that the
but
players don't like each other. I think it's just that the dressing room
You're
environment.
right,
Like
dressing room.
reports,
No one's.
there was reports that were saying like the dressing room was just dead silent. Like no one spoke to each other at all.
it's like you need to
And then
he needs
and
to
then
build a culture, or like somebody needs to get into that dressing room. And because you have the most, like in my opinion, you have by far the most talented squad in the league, like based just on pure talent. Like someone needs to get in there, and like Arteta did, and like Pep did, and like Klopp did. Just get in there and build a culture. You need to have a clear goal and set it out in front of, and this is how everyone gets to that goal. You have to set out instruct. You just need to.
Yeah.
You need one common goal that everyone is so hungry to achieve.
Bro, this is
And
my
Slot
problem.
doesn't
bro.
have that.
which is
Look,
why I think what Salah did was so stupid, because I want Slot gone personally. But now that Salah said that, it's not going to happen at least for a few weeks, because I think you can't let
you can't
that
send
be.
that message, bro.
You
Yeah.
can't
Especially
send
the
that
players
message
that are
that
coming in.
our player said get him gone, we went and
Our
gone.
player, we're player FC. You can't do
But
that,
then
bro.
also Slot, like it's so like not it's like the comment after the game, he said, yeah, Kanate this season has been at the crime scene too many
Yeah,
times.
like you
Say those
never
things.
throw your brother under the bus. You
Like
never throw your
which
player
is
under the
why
bus.
he's lost the dressing
You
room.
never do that.
The players are not playing for him. That you can see that they've even on the pitch, the way we're playing on the pitch, like tactically, is just devoid of ideas. They're not playing
It's
for him
just
anymore.
it's bad on all fronts. Like this whole situation is horrible. But I think like Ammar said, what Ammar said is right. I think you can't sack him now. And I think you can wait a few weeks and see if the performances pick up, and if they
It won't
don't,
pick
then
up.
you can sack him.
It won't pick up, man.
But like this
Bro,
just
this is the thing,
it's
right?
been so blown out of
But
proportion because
even there's reports now that Salah's not going to travel to Inter. Now he's not even going to travel with the team for Inter to
But
Inter.
you know
No, I
this
think
Brighton
he
thing,
will.
You
I don't
can't
think
take
you're
him,
holding
bro.
No,
him.
he won't.
You can't.
There's
You
reports
can't.
that say that he's not going to travel.
If you come out with an
What
interview
he-
like that, there's no way you can bring him to another game.
No, but also
Try and play
look,
him.
he was talking about his mom and the Brighton game, like basically saying this is his
This is
Anfield
it.
farewell. You know, it's his ma'a salama. So right now, what I'm seeing here, bro, it's saying what Saudi Pro League officials remain absolutely convinced that Salah will move to the Middle East with Al Hilal and Al Ittihad emerging as front runners. Like this just shows me, bro, he has to go this January. And like
No,
Ammar said,
I don't think
No,
there's
no,
just
no, no, no.
look. My point is
he's not
that
staying, bro.
You gotta sort it out, bro.
He also his main point
I don't
in
think
the,
he's gonna
in the
sort it out.
interview- His main point is the interview is that he feels like he's being thrown under the bus, and as a player who's like a legendary player at this club, he feels like he deserves more respect than that. Which I understand, fair enough. And he kept alluding to, yeah, someone at the club wants me out, which is not necessarily Slot. But I mean, unless he feels like that there's been
I mean, he
promises
said he has no
broken.
relationship.
Yeah, you see, yeah, but unless there's been promises broken or something like that, you can't come out with that interview at the club, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You can't
Bro,
come
the
out.
thing is like when you win the league, right, in your first season, you are like they're trying to build a new project with Slot, but he won the league so quickly that he already set the precedent at winning the league. Like that's now the bare minimum because next year everyone's gonna expect the same thing and more, right? So now things aren't going his way, and then on top of that, you have a club legend, right? Like this is probably some people say is their best ever player, some people say club legend, whatever. He's coming out with an interview, just slamming his own manager, and it's just like, bro, it starts from the top. So now every time Salah and Slot are like they see each other in the dressing room, anytime they have any interaction, it's just gonna be awkward now. And that's from like your club legend, bro. That's like one of the linchpins in that team. That's like the spine of your team. So imagine all the other players. Imagine a Chiesa. Imagine a Gravenberch. Imagine Konate. Imagine Bradley Curtis. All these other guys that are not as important as Salah, but there's still players in this team that have to do a job. They're gonna be like, bro, this is like it's awkward, bro. Like they're just every interaction with Slot, it's just gonna be
so weird. It's so weird, like because you
it's
never
gonna trickle
see it
down
like
to the rest of the players, bro.
it's always him. Like you never see it like when Arsenal, like when we were failing in the title races towards the end of the season, like you'd never hear Odegaard come out and chat about Arteta or Saka come out and chat about it. I know it's not the same situation, but it's like I don't know what it is. And the same thing with the Pep Guardiola teams. You'd never have someone come out publicly and say anything about Pep. All right, you'd never have to say anything about the management of the team. I just don't know. Is that what was Slot doing? Like, has he not instilled like superiority
I
or
think they just don't rate him,
kind of
bro.
just
No,
like
I-
a
I think
they just
hierarchy
don't
in
rate
this
him.
team? Like, has he not
No.
told people that I am the manager? You either respect what I do or you don't play. Like, you need to set that out from the start, the very beginning.
Bro, the
Like,
thing is,
because
last
you
season,
can't let this happen on your watch.
Since last season, right? They won the league, so the expectation is win the league and more. So anything below that now is considered a failure. But you know,
But what was he saying to them when he first came in to get
bro,
them to
he
this point
didn't
when they
say
disrespect
anything.
him
Listen,
They
publicly
were
like
win, bro.
this?
They won the league in their first season. So what can you really say?
listen, I feel like it was always been, even from the first season, what was coming out from the club is that Johnny Heiting, the assistant manager, or on the coaching staff, was always the one who's more in contact with the players. And now that he's gone, I feel like Slot has never had he's never been a player with like a personal, like he's not like Klopp. Klopp will
He's not a mad manager.
make you run through a wall for him. Like this season when the results are not like last season when results were going our way, there's never been an issue where it's got down to the point where you need to rely on the man management. But this season results don't go our way. His man management skills have been like non-existent. He is so uninspiring to listen to.
He speaks in riddles, bro. It's so weird.
He's so uninspiring to listen to look at. Yeah, can you imagine? Like I can imagine listening to him as a player. You just know that you don't feel anything because
I agree with that because bro, when I saw Klopp, when I saw Pep, even now with Arteta, bro, I damn near die about Arteta my damn self, bro. I don't even play for that nigga, but I damn near die about him as well. Like that's the same thing with the Pep Guardiola teams. Like they wanna win because they want to win for their manager. I just don't see it with this Liverpool team where they want to win for
Dutch
Slot.
managers, man. We saw it with Ten Hag, bro. That guy. And now the same thing's happening with Slot.
It is a Dutch manager because Coleman uninspiring, Slot uninspiring, Ten Hag
They're
uninspiring.
all, yeah, man. I don't like. He's like nonchalant. He speaks in like riddles.
Rijkaard was calm. Like players loved Rijkaard.
Yeah, think about it. With like a player like players like Kirkes, Ekitike, Verts, and Isak, what do they have to hang on with Slot? They've never experienced winning with him. They haven't experienced he's not giving them anything personally, like management wise. And the dressing room he's lost the dressing room.
Yeah, you saw, bro. Ekitike took his shirt off. He got sent off, and then he got what's it called?
Yeah, he's lost the dressing room. He's lost the dressing room. I think it's that simple. Like I think it's beyond repair at this point. It's just a matter of, for me, it's a matter of when.
I think that he's just trying. I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to save his job. So he's just doing whatever he can to.
But still, it's still
and it's not working. But so what Salah does is just add more fuel to the fire, bro. That's all he's really doing. It's not helping at all. It doesn't help at all.
Like that really made me like annoyed at what he did because he only came out to speak when it personally affected him, not when we were losing and he was playing. He only came out to speak about why he's been benched and why he feels like someone's against him at the club.
Bro, I'm reading this post right now, bro.
That's disgraceful, bro.
Arne Slot has the full backing of the board over Mohamed Salah's outburst. There's a major doubt that Salah will travel with the rest of the teams for their Tuesday night Champions League clash at Inter Milan, or play in next week's Premier League game against at home to Brighton. So he probably won't even play in the Brighton game.
Absolutely, he shouldn't, bro. Like he should. After that, he should not be playing. But that's again, I think he's just extended Slot's backing. Like you can't get rid of him.
Yeah, you can't, bro. You can't send a message to not only like the players, but the rest of the league and any players that want to come to Liverpool that we're player over manager.
Mm-hmm.
It's always the club first, bro. It's always never been player FC.
Yeah, no player is bigger than the club.
Liverpool's never been a sacking club or a player over manager FC. Like they're not, bro. That's for only clubs like Real Madrid.
And this is why it makes me feel like our next manager after Slot has to be someone like Alonso or like someone at a level of club. Like we need someone who's good with personalities. We need someone.
I don't think Alonso
who will command respect. No, I'm saying not necessarily him, but someone like that. Someone who will command respect from the players. Like,
you know who I think would be a good placement? Fabregas.
I was about to say Fabregas. Oh my god, I was about to say Fabregas.
Fabregas, I think he's decent. I think in the next couple of years.
I think he's in another maybe in the
not now.
He's still young, but it can happen eventually.
But I think in the future,
because he's from that mold of manager that you can see it. He's social. He's the type of manager you'd want to play for.
Arsenal, I think we'll probably get him. That's what I think.
I mean, yeah, man. It's just he's just added fuel to an already blazing fire.
It's just he's blown it open, bro. The lid was already steaming, but now it's been completely
it's just well known that there's dressing room issues. The players aren't playing for Slot, and with the results aren't going away, there's nothing left. Like there's literally nothing to salvage this at all.
Keep it in house, man.
Tottenham won 2-0 Brentford. Xavi Simons goal and assist.
Man, ain't nobody watching that.
That's enough, man.
He's landed, bro. He's landed.
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. But
what did he do?
It all worked out.
Yeah, whatever. This has been the YDB podcast. It's been a good weekend. A lot of things happened, and when we do have another midweek fixture, we'll try to talk about both games that happen. It's
Yeah.
gonna be an eventful December. Hopefully, we'll be consistent with it.
Yeah, it's a dirt day December, bro.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll
No,
try.
it's dark, bro.
We'll try.
Especially
Everyone's
for
getting
Chelsea.
packed, bro. It's not been an
Everyone's
easy
getting
December
packed
so
off.
far.
Yeah, we'll try to keep up with the busy schedule.
Indeed,
But yeah,
make sure you
guys,
like and subscribe.
make sure you do all that.
مع
All right,
السلامة.
peace.